Yo, what's good, guys? This is Hicks MMA Fitness, and as you see right now, I'm doing some extra work after practice, and we're gonna talk about it. And before I go any further, this is gonna be a message for all my wrestlers who are looking to get into Jiu-Jitsu. My number one advice to you guys is, we're gonna get into Jiu-Jitsu. Literally forget how to wrestle and focus on be on your back and learning guard. And I know that might sound crazy because, us wrestlers, we love to, be really intense, high pace, high intensity, balls to the wall, gung-ho, always being on our feet. We don't like being on our back. But once you get into Jiu-Jitsu, that's all it is. There's going to be some high-level practitioners that love, playing from their back. And some of these guys never doesn't take down their life. So, being a wrestler, of course, you're going to have that advantage of takedowns and putting that high pace and high pressure on the feet. But once the match hits the ground, it is a completely different ball game. I promise you that. I've learned this from time to time, countless of times. In all my jiu-jitsu competitions, I've been really wrestler heavy, but there's been times where I've been put in, my opponent's guard, and I have trouble working out from that. So, and now I'm just going to really explain why you need to learn guard. You need to be on your back, because you have to think about it, right? Let's say if you're a wrestler and you have a competition, jiu-jitsu competition, but you also go and get somebody who has better wrestling than you. You're going to be looking like a deer in headlights if you don't know guard. So as you can see right here, like, I've just been practicing side control escapes, been just practicing guard recomposition, and just really being comfortable being on my back. Even though I barely have gotten my blue belt, I just feel like it is kind of serious and necessary for me to really learn guard, because you just don't want to be a one-dimensional athlete. Because again, if you don't have a guard game and your opponents know that, you're gonna get exposed. Like, they're literally gonna exploit that weakness you have in your game. And especially me having aspirations of being a MMA fighter, it is very important for me to learn how to escape from my back, being technical about it. Because don't get me wrong, as wrestlers, we are naturally explosive, we are really athletic, and we know how to grind it out. But at the same time, when it comes to a certain level of jiu-jitsu competition, you can only get away with that, for so long. So, especially me, aspiring to be a MMA fighter, I do not want to be a fish as soon as my back hits the ground. I do not want that. So that's what I'm saying. You really need to learn guard. Literally forget wrestling and just focus on guard. And I'm telling you, that's why I've been practicing, these past few weeks. Just like guard retention, just getting better, not getting my guard passed. Because I'm going to tell you, it hasn't happened in competition yet, but it's always happened in my practice room where I'm getting my guard passed by, blue belts and up. And I'm usually just stuck there like, okay, I don't know what to do. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll escape from time to time, exploding out. But then again, if I do that to somebody who's a brown and black belt, I'm pretty much exposing myself to get armbarred. So, yeah, man, I'm telling you, like, it is very important to sharpen your tools and literally work on your weaknesses. Because if you don't work on them in your gym, in practice, you're definitely going to get exposed when you go out there in the mats. And you always have to put in the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Like, I've literally got done rolling for like 30 minutes straight, having like 5 to 6 rounds of live rolling, and I was tired as a motherfucker. And I didn't feel like, doing this, but I'm like, you know what? If I want to get better at guard retention and basically learning how to like work from my back and even eventually do submissions from my back, I have to practice this. I have to. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because I'm telling you, you may not see improvements right away, but over time, you're going to see like, damn, I've really came so far. I came so far from this. And that's a beautiful thing. You always try to get better 1% every day. Always like have those small victories. And one of my matches only got my guard passed once, and that was a small victory for me. And like, don't focus on submissions. They will come naturally. Like, even me being, doing a year and a half of jiu-jitsu, I've only gotten a few submissions in a practice room. I haven't gotten them in competition yet. But don't worry about the submissions. Just worry about the position. Worry about getting better. There's going to be days you're going to take L's. Embrace it. So yeah, guys, with that being said, let me know in the comments if you are a wrestler looking to get into jiu-jitsu, and let me know if this was some really good advice for you. With that being said, this is Hicks MMA Fitness signing out. See you in the next one, and remember, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Peace. Bye.